Good morning, folks. Day 2 in Seattle. We're, what is this, the Green River?
Yeah, Green River.
We're down at the Green River, and we're going for trout and salmon today?
Probably trout, maybe salmon.
Okay.
Probably nothing.
Well, I'm glad that you have the same expectations I do when I go out. But,
There's a list of all the fish in there.
oh, yes, here's our fish list. Now, there you go, that's our possibilities. So we'll, see what happens. We're just gonna be throwing around some little inline spinners, hoping for the best, hoping for anything really.
Up high.
Yeah, well, the deal, a bend is normally a deep spot in the river.
Yeah.
And it's gonna slow down a little bit, so there's a chance things will be hanging out there. I also did not plan enough for the temperature.
That's why I put the mask on, because it's just, at this point, it's...
I expected that once I start moving around a bit, I would warm up more,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
It doesn't usually start warming up right there until after. We'll be okay. Once you start casting.
This is a very high bank.
No, we'll get down low.
All this sand makes me feel like it is not ideal trout habitat.
Might not be. Don't worry. We got plenty more around to cover.
I'm okay with that.
We'll cast out here next time.
I've had it. I mean, it's been raining all night.
Where did I go? That way looks like it's really overrun.
This way it is.
But I came back a different way, so there must be another path.
I don't know. It's got a nice split in it, huh?
I don't think it was like that last time. Right here. Careful not to break your ankle. Pioneer lifestyle.
That's right. Oh yeah. Ah, lovely. Well, someone brought a fly rod down here.
Yeah.
Look at like all these little packages of fishing stuff.
That's just a shame. Bunch of swivels.
Oh, perfect. Well, let's see if these idiots made the right choice at least. Yep, they did. Ugly stick combo. They may be assholes who litter, but at least they picked the right fishing gear. Ugly stick.
Really looked to it, so I was afraid it might be poison oak. I don't want to identify it.
I don't know.
If I break out in that,
It's not a concern of mine, so I stopped paying attention to those things.
I had to put those fire. And I ended up driving back.
All right, the river did not turn out to produce anything, and we've switched it up. We're now at saltwater. Got this big dock coming out here, and we're on a low tide, which not exactly ideal. It's still rainy, a little windy, definitely underdressed for it, and I'm cold and wet. But we're gonna give it a shot. I'm bringing 2 rods. I got my ultralight still, which hopefully, if I catch anything, won't be too big on that because I have to lift it up onto this dock. But we're gonna throw out some like spinners and maybe some little things to jig around. And then I got the medium light with me because it's already kind of rigged up for a tight line. So we'll see if we can catch anything off the bottom, maybe some rockfish or something. I don't know. But we're gonna give it a go, see what happens. Hope for the best. All right. Jacob is working on casting duty. So we're gonna divide and conquer here, and I'm going to tightline. I assume I'm going to just lose my whole rig here, but we'll see.
The water's way calmer than I expected.
Let's see.
I think I'm gonna try to jig the spoon up the water calm a little bit. And then after that fails. I brought those big jigs in my car, something on there.
Water's pretty deep.
Oh yeah, here's big jig heads. Do you have those gulps?
Yeah.
I might give that a shot before we leave.
And I got a circle hook on there, so anything that takes it, in theory, should hook itself if I'm lucky. Wow.
You know, that's the theory.
I mean, it worked for us back in Florida that one time.
Yeah.
But I've yet to really get it to work that way since.
I've noticed that, like watching on your videos a lot of times, where you're explaining, all right, circle hook, they should set themselves.
Yeah.
That's what it says on the website.
That's how it's supposed to work. We're only allowed one rod to use at a time, so I'm kind of stuck doing nothing while the tie line sits here. But Jacob's got us on the casting ideas. So we'll see if he can pull something in while we wait around like a jackass. Wonder if my shrimp's still even on here. Tell you, it feels heavy as hell. But not like I'm fighting something.
Find some kelp.
Probably. It's a crab.
Is it really?
Yeah. I got a crab on here.
Hey, that counts. That counts.
Oh, he let go. He was holding on to the weight.
Oh.
There he goes, a bright red crab.
Oh, that would have been fun to pull him up. That counts as a catch.
He was holding on for a hot minute. We've changed tactics and locations again. We are now at Lake Washington, and we are going with worms and bobbers, because that is where we have come to. Jacob's fishing kind of shallow. I'm gonna fish kind of deep. We'll see what happens. I also need to change his battery, apparently. You still there?
Yep.
All right, Jacob has finally caught us a fish, which means that we have to stay here longer. We were just getting ready to leave. See what he's got. That looks like...
It's perch.
Oh, man. Oh, that's a nice one.
Look at that.
Yellow perch.
That's my personal best. I got him
Well, now we have to stay because I have to catch a yellow perch.
right off the bottom.
All right.
You get a
Yeah.
picture for me so I sent to Amanda?
Sure.
That's a fat one.
That's amazing.
There you
Well,
go. You got your... Well,
I got the big knife in there. We're about to chop them up. It's going to be gruesome.
do you want to chop them up or you want to keep using the worms?
We keep using the worms.
Let's just keep using the worms. Can you get the hook out?
Can I see it?
You want to see him? Yeah, you can see him.
Can I touch it?
Is it okay? Yeah. He's slimy. He's a little gross. Fins are up. I think he's angry. We could eat that. Alright,
You could.
thank you.
Well, time to change up what I'm doing. I'm on. Just hooked up.
Oh, this is whatever it is.
It's got a little bit of fight to it, a little head shakes.
Looks like it's something you haven't got before. I think you got a perch, buddy. Actually? Yeah. Oh, it's a chunkier.
Ah, yes! New fish to the decks. Let's get over here in the light.
Well,
This is a first ever yellow perch that I have caught, which means my trip here was a success. Yes. Hook's not too far in him. Whoop.
Let me get the stringer.
Yeah. I can just grab this thing. Oh. I do have my little pliers with me. They're just in my pocket. It's out. These guys are definitely down. Let me see if the camera can see it. So you see in here, this little bulb that's popping out. That is how you know that they are down deep, because their pressure is different up here. So this is like his gut or his swim bladder or something expanding. That just happens to fish when you pull them up sometimes. This little guy, because we have Jacob to clean fish for us, is coming home.
Get him up. Whoop.
Whoop. Show him how to string them up.
You put the thing through the gill, and you're done. Which I'm not gonna pop in the water.
You want to just call it? We've only got like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. All right, folks, we are home with our fish. Jacob gut hooked one pretty well, so we ended up keeping the 2 we caught. And now we're gonna do our first ever catch, clean, cook.
Yes.
Jacob, of course, is doing the cleaning and the cooking. We both did the catching though. So Jacob, how do you feel about this?
Not too confident. I don't really know what I'm doing, but we watched a video on YouTube, and the guy, who appeared to be very drunk, said first, you chop off their head.
All right.
So you start up here and you do this, then you mess up.
Wow, that's tough.
I don't like this knife. I'm gonna, despite what he said, I'm gonna use my fillet knife for this one too.
Yeah, that's a pretty stout spine right there. You can kind of feel where the bone plate stops and where the spine goes, so you might want to try to cut between the vertebrae.
Right here, it looks
yeah.
like. Maybe.
That was so much easier.
Yep. Well, I just made some air come out.
Well, you cut a swim bladder that was in his throat.
Ah, there we go.
I'm not monetized, so I can show all the gore.
Oh, really?
Yeah. YouTube will demonetize videos that are gory, but since I don't have enough subscribers to get paid for my YouTube content, I can do whatever the hell I want.
Save the fish heads for later.
You know, maybe we could throw those out into the Puget Sound.
Yeah, you might catch something.
It's possible.
Right.
We'll bring a big rod out there next
The
time.
guy then said to like come in here,
Okay.
kind of like slice up near the,
And down along the spine.
yeah, until you clear the rib cage, which I don't think I have yet. And then, oh, I think I cleared the rib cage.
Yep, there
Go
you
to
go.
the end,
Just down up. There we go.
and then,
And then you just kind of said like scrape along with the blade along the ribs, I think.
like this way.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how we're getting the skin off it, but
Oh, it's slippery too.
yeah, that's why Ugly Stick does make those fish grips just for this, which you should maybe invest in.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, mostly you keep and catch trout.
Yeah, like once a year
Yeah, so
if we get a good one. All right, well, that's not a great fillet, but it's technically a fillet. I mean, we'll rip it off here.
yeah, I don't know if we want to take the skin off of that just because I think all the meat's gonna go too.
Well, maybe if we fry it, it'll come off.
Yeah, maybe.
There,
Okay.
one fillet,
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
kind of. I lost a lot of meat on there.
You know what? I'm curious enough that I kind of want to give this a shot. I'm gonna.
You want to?
I'll do the next
Do
fish.
the next one, okay.
Okay, my turn.
I didn't bonk him too good.
Still a little alive there, eh, buddy? That'll end soon. This one's the one I caught, not quite as big as Jacob's, and I'm gonna try doing it a different way. Stop it. Or how everyone else I see fillets any kind of fish. Will you knock it off? You bonked yours way better. So I'm going to get up under his fin here, and I'm gonna cut at an angle towards his gill. There we go. There goes his air bladder. I'm gonna do that. Stop it, you're dead. Then, pretty much the same thing Jacob was doing, is I'm gonna go find the spine here. Where's it at? Whatever, we'll just go this way. Ah. It seems like yours cut a lot easier than mine is. Or maybe...
Are you in the bone, maybe?
I don't know.
'Cause the way I did it, you had to stay like on this upper part until you got about right here to get past the rib cage, and then you could go down.
Yeah, I feel where the bone is there. Okay. I think this is the first time I've cleaned a fish since we were in Florida.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah, that was what, 2016?
I think maybe
Alright.
in 2014 when you first
Now I'm
started.
just gonna go down his spine here, and I'm cutting it very poorly. But just kind of give me a line on the spine. And grab the meat, and I'm just gonna kind of go down it here. Just along the bone. Then all the way down the tail. Bring it back up to connect up here. Except it's hard to hold on because it's all slimy and bloody. You're just kind of pull him out. Then just punch through like that. Pull that out. See if I can just kind of... Okay. There we go.
Did you get rib cage on there?
I got a little bit right here. That's an easy solve. I'll just kind of bring it up. I've kind of got this.
It doesn't look bad.
No. If I can just... There we go. Still, not an amazing fillet. There's just not a ton
He's not
of
that
meat on
big,
it.
yeah.
I just gotta finish it off here, I guess. Well, no, are those bones right there? Yeah.
Those will fry right out.
Got a little bit of bone in there. Let's see if I can just kind of
Slice that part off.
follow the line. Then grab them up. Maybe. Not really going the way I wanted. It's gonna be this whole video.
You don't claim to be skilled.
Bones are staying in. But I mean, I don't know how it should look, but I mean, this little bit is a nice little hunk of meat there. So, I guess I could just take this and just cut that off. I don't know how big a fillet of these things should be, really, but I forgot all the skins on the other side, so I can't just slice through it. Whatever. One side. I gotta disinfect the counter. Let's see if I can do that.
Did you cut yourself?
Yeah.
How deep?
I don't think too deep. My fingernail stopped it.
All right.
Alright. Well, these things happen. The hardest part is just like piercing his skin here first, because he's actually got scales on him. And I take this. Now we don't know what blood is mine and what blood is the fish. Almost did it again. Yeah, that's what you want to do with a fresh wound. Stick it inside of a fish. And apparently I've cut through his spine. Well, you know what? I don't claim to be an expert at this. So, I'm gonna just ignore that belly because it seems like there wasn't really a lot down there. It seems like it's going all right.
This is an instructional video.
Yes. Follow all my helpful fishing clean guides.
Yes. Follow every step exactly as I should.
Don't forget to cut yourself. Whatever. You're dead. Stop twitching. Well, there's my second fillet. We're bad at this.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So Jacob made an attempt to deskin our fillets, so now they are smaller nuggets, I guess. And we're soaking them in milk. Since I don't catch fish much or cook. Well, I guess I don't catch much either, but I don't cook fish ever. Jacob, why are they soaking in milk?
Well, it's something that you do for catfish. It's just supposed to help, I think, make them taste a little bit better. But also, anytime I put things in batter, I like to just soak them in milk, or I might put them in egg. It just kind of gives them something for it to adhere to.
Okay. So we're frying these up.
Yep. As luck would have it, I have a little bit of fish fry left from the last time I fried something. It's not a whole lot, but it's probably enough for
Probably
these
enough
guys.
for those, yeah.
So I'm just gonna stick them in this bag and shake and bake it. It's so tiny.
Yeah. But you killed that one, so I mean, well, we had to.
We had to, yeah. Normally we do catch and release on everything, but I had the hook so far in his gut it was going to die either way. These are supposed to be good eating fish, so we figured why not.
All right. So we got that going.
I guess I'll just cook it in vegetable oil.
Yeah, I don't really see a difference. Okay. Gotta let
Vegetable
the
oil?
oil get hot.
Put it on, I don't know, medium high.
Wait for it to get hot. All right, we're ready to throw the fillets in. And we've got our most important ingredient, beer to drink. All right.
Maybe it wasn't hot enough.
Well, it certainly popped like it was.
Yeah.
They're in there now, so it's cook time.
Some of these pieces are very small.
Yeah,
Like that one.
we'll figure it out.
Alright. I'm gonna toss this.
Well, we're gonna let this sit for a few minutes. These are tiny. It's not gonna take long to cook up, even if the oil's not hot enough. So just drink our beer and wait. All right, our fish are cooked. It's time to taste test. We should probably taste test with the larger fillets. So we've got a little bit of hot sauce to dip it into, some Valentinas. So I'm gonna try a first bite without it. Bit hot. Well, that's actually pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah. All right.
It's white, it's flaky.
We didn't really season the meat at all. It's a hunk of hot sauce.
I can just eat it without it.
Yeah.
It was
Good.
good.
Interesting hot sauce. Oh,
Alright. I would eat it again.
you want to come give your opinion, Amanda?
Oh, do I need to do that?
You don't have to. I can turn the camera off before you do if you'd like.
Oh, I don't care. I'm not opposed to being
All right.
recorded doing
You're gonna be a YouTube star now. That's right.
Eat someone else.
Yeah, I'll eat the same one that you eat. That's good fish.
Yeah, there we go.
Good job.
Confirmed all the way around. We're bad at filleting, but we're good at cooking the fish apparently, or
Yes.
choosing the ones to eat. So
All of us. We are all good at cooking.
yes, all of us, every one of us that contributed to this.
Amanda doesn't like fish, so if she says it's good, you know it's good.
There we go.
That was good.
Yeah.
We should catch these more often.
Huh? Well, There we go. Our first ever catch, clean, cook on day 1 in Seattle. We've got like another 2.5 days here, so hopefully we take some more videos of some sort.